हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू Genshin Impact। और किसी तरह मैं अपने डेली कमीशंस कर रहा था तो एक सेकंड। हाँ, माइक ऑन है ना। हाँ, तो मैं डेली कमीशंस कर रहा था और मेरी AR30 हो गई। अब हमें आगे इनेजुमा अनलॉक करने के लिए डेनस्लिप वाली क्वेस्ट एटलीस्ट कंप्लीट करनी पड़ेगी, है ना। यार रुको एक सेकंड, देखते हैं क्या हम डायरेक्ट कर सकते हैं क्या। इसके लिए क्या बता रहा है, वी विल बी रीयूनाइटेड कंप्लीट करनी पड़ेगी। हाँ, तो डेनस्लिप वाली क्वेस्ट स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी हमको। तबीयत ख़राब है क्या? मेडिसिन है ये। गुड मॉर्निंग एंड गुड नाइट। हेलो पैट, गुड मॉर्निंग पैट्रिक, गुड नाइट पैट्रिक। अरे अब करना तो था ही
Honorary
हर्ष भाई।
knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think.
और कैसे
Oh
हो
yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air.
और कैसे हो पैट्रिक भाई?
As long as Master Gene is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
क्या हुआ? अभी तक तबीयत ख़राब है? अरे कल रात को और ज़्यादा ख़राब हो गई थी।
But if it were up to Gene, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Gene may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no?
Okay.
Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him.
कोई नहीं।
He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
अब किससे? अरे वैगनर।
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights or the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
ये क्वेस्ट बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, तो मज़ा आएगा।
The Angel's Share? Well, anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
डेंसले वाला क्वेस्ट ये मैंने रात भर गेम खेली। ओ नाइस। पहुंच गए क्या इतनी जल्दी?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here?
9 hour का lol.
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything
है ना,
else.
बहुत ही
He even
कैजुअल है,
sometimes
मतलब
mixes
पता ही
his
नहीं
own
चलता
drinks
टाइम
after he orders
कैसे
them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the...
And what's Master Deluxe?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of... There's too many raucous patrons on the first...
Wait on the seat by the railing. ठीक है। सुबह सुबह घर वाले बोल रहे थे इतना जल्दी
welcome,
कैसे?
sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
ये क्वेस्ट करे बिना हमारा इनेजुमा नहीं स्टार्ट होगा, इसलिए ये करना जरूरी है। अरे ऊपर ही तो थे हम।
What's the hurry?
उसको ढूंढना है। रुको थोड़ा आराम से। अरे ये तो बैठा है। कोई नहीं, नीचे ही जाना है। अरे मैं बस पता नहीं।
intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice.
That little one beside you.
Uh-huh. We're the best of friends.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
इसने कहा था कि ये बस इस दुनिया से नहीं है.
And he was so cold.
Emergency
just a
food,
moment
अरे क्यों?
before. Paimon's got it.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my question, the answer to a question says nothing. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that... I know everything that I... Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. As I thought, you really are similar to him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. That said, I only take, like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I have come to Mondstadt this time.
ये तो वेंट.
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the abyss
Oh, that's right. We haven't encountered the non-human abyss.
There's some reason behind that. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
अभी भी कोल्ड हो रहा है आपको? कोल्ड तो नहीं,
That does
तबीयत
sound pretty
खराब हो रही है.
dangerous. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
क्या
Let's
हो
meet
रहा
up
है?
at the temple.
कुछ नहीं, अब
Perhaps your
डेन्सलिफ
questions about
हमको
the
कमीशन
Abyss
दे
will be
रहा है,
answered there.
तो हम उसके साथ कमीशन करेंगे. अभी तो यही हो रहा है. अरे यार, इसको ये बहुत गलत जगह खड़े किया है. जब भी डोर ओपन करनी हो ना, हर बार यही सिलेक्ट हो जाता है. अरे मेरे को धूल से प्रॉब्लम हो रही है और खांसी चल रही है, और कभी कभी नाक बहने लग जाती है ज़्यादा खांसी हो तो. टेम्पल ऑफ द फैल्कन. हेलो सिद्धू भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. कैसे हो सिद्धू भाई? अब अगली फाइट होगी हमारी टेम्पल ऑफ द फैल्कन में.
What's the hurry?
This abandoned temple does bear the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does not but hover.
कैसे हो सिद्धू भाई? ये तो स्टार्ट 46 बोल रहा है लेवल. रुको, एक तो ये लेना पड़ेगा.
This
ठीक
world
है.
is full of unsolved mysteries.
और लीसा भी नहीं है ना पार्टी में.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
ये ठीक है. लेवल 46 अबव है सबके सब.
The sense of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature,
एक मिनट कैमरा
don't
ठीक
spare me
करता
the
हूँ।
explanation either way.
Let the show begin.
टेम्परेचर चेंजेस, फिर करियर कपूर का उसको गुड़ में रोल करके गर्म पानी से ले लो दिन में 3 बार। देखता हूँ यार, बहुत आलसी टाइप फील हो रहा है। पता नहीं मैं ये करूँगा कि नहीं करूँगा।
Dodge this.
Let's dance. Ouchie.
Let's spark things up a little.
ऑर्डर सब आगे पीछे है, मैं थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ। सेकंड अकाउंट है क्या ये? हाँ, सेकंड अकाउंट में तो हम बिगिनर वाला खेल रहे हैं। तुमने और कुछ वो नहीं सुनी क्या तुमने, खतरनाक वाली लाइन? You've been चलो अभी रुक जाओ पहले तो।
Prepare to be blown away.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
कभी क्लाइंबिंग नहीं, एक सेकंड अकाउंट क्यों? अरे वो मैं बोल रहा था ना कि मतलब वो बिगिनर्स को प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो गेम समझने में, इसलिए मैंने ये ऑल्ट
You're in
अकाउंट
for a
से
little shock.
स्ट्रीम
Come a little
करना चालू
closer.
किया था।
You're
इसमें हम बेसिक जो गेम प्ले है वो कवर करते हैं कि आप एटलीस्ट शुरू में अगर आप खेल रहे हो तो आपको क्या करना चाहिए, या लाइक क्या है गेम का पाथ बिगिनिंग में। अगर कई लोगों को है कुछ बेसिक्स समझ में नहीं आते तो उनको प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी कंटिन्यू करने में। मेरी सिस्टर के अकाउंट रिव्यू करोगे? हाँ क्यों नहीं। वैसे तो ऑब्वियसली तुम्हारी सिस्टर का अकाउंट अच्छा ही होगा, नो नीड टू। मुझे मतलब वैसे तो सभी लोग अकाउंट रिव्यूज करते, बट मैं ये बोलूँगा कि अकाउंट रिव्यू के भरोसे नहीं रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे तुम्हारा गेम, तुम्हारा कंटेंट क्लियर हो रहा है ना, तो तुमको इतनी टेंशन नहीं होनी चाहिए। क्या नहीं काम का है भैया?
Let's dance.
पहले एक अब इस मेज को निकाल देते हैं।
This moment will be frozen in time.
नीचे गिर गए क्या वो लोग? अरे यार, आई होप निपट गए हो तो ठीक है, दोबारा आ जाएंगे तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी। एक सेकंड देना मुझे, मैं डोमेन ख़त्म करके फिर अकाउंट रिव्यू करता हूँ, है ना? क्योंकि बीच में डोमेन में मैं आई थिंक अकाउंट रिव्यू खोल भी नहीं पाऊँगा। रुको कहाँ गए? अरे अरे वो लोग नीचे से हमला कर रहे
What's the hurry?
हैं। रुको। विदाउट जोंगली गेम बहुत हार्ड है। नहीं ऐसा कुछ
You're
नहीं।
in for a little shock. Come on.
Freeze!
अभी मेरे पास जोंगली है क्या, बट निकाल रहे हैं ना कंटेंट। तुमको ना बिगिनिंग में वो मिलती है ना,
Try not to enjoy this too much.
तुमको बिगिनिंग में नोएल मिलती है। अरे यार मैं ध्यान नहीं दे रहा था, इसलिए मैं मालूम मैं चैट पे ध्यान नहीं देता बीच फाइट में। कभी कभी मैं 2 सेकंड के लिए मेरा गड़बड़ हो जाती, नहीं तो।
You're in for a little shock.
रुको। फूड, एक रिवाइवल फूड यूज कर लेता हूँ। मैं अरे बोल रहे थे ना सिस्टर का अकाउंट है, बट करता हूँ अकाउंट रिव्यू। डोंट वरी, रुक जाओ। कई लोग बिना जोंगली के वो खेलते हैं, होता है तो भी नहीं खेलते जोंगली। तो फिर ऐसा तो बिल्कुल नहीं है कि जोंगली के बिना कंटेंट क्लियर नहीं होता। गेम बहुत हार्ड है, ऐसा तो नहीं लगता। पैट्रिक भाई हो ना? ये क्यों नहीं आ रहा ऊपर? रुको,
Let the show begin.
जब तक अपन हील कर लेते। मुझे लगता है एक बार हमको कूद जाना चाहिए, वो रीसेट हो जाएगा अबिस में, तो वो यहीं आ जाएगा। पता नहीं कहाँ है वो अबिस में।
I'll protect us.
अरे यार अब वो अबिस में नीचे ही दिखा रहा है।
Let the show
ये
begin.
अलग पंगा है।
Ouchie.
अब मैं उस पर नीचे कैसे हमला करूं? ऊपर आ गया ना, थैंक गॉड।
Cool it!
Windblade.
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
अरे
You're in for a little shock.
Let's dance.
Freeze!
बहुत नींद आ रही है।
You're in
सो
for a
जाओ
little
पैट्रिक
shock.
भाई, अब मैं क्या बोलूं।
You're in for a little shock.
नींद आ रही है
Come a
तो।
little closer. You're in for a little shock.
रात भर नहीं सोया।
Just a few abyss
Congratulations.
mages. Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive and the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the archon.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following,
इसके पास
their
विजन नहीं
next
है क्या?
appearance may
नहीं
be
ये
within the territory of that old wolf.
तो डेनस्लिफ की कहानी, थोड़ा स्पॉइलर देता हूँ। एक
Perhaps we may
नेशन
find
वो
our abyss herald
नहीं,
there.
तो ऐसा करते क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद बताता हूँ क्या चक्कर है डेनस्लिफ का। हो सकता है तुम क्वेस्ट के डायलॉग्स में तुमको हो सकता है सब क्लियर हो जाए। बाद में बताना। हाँ वही ठीक है। अब वुल्वरडम जाना। एक सेकंड, इस पे क्या कंप्लीट हो गया? ठीक है, वुल्वरडम जाना है।
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window.
अरे एक चीज तो हम भूल ही गए। अरे हाँ, अकाउंट। अच्छा वो याद दिलाया, रुको अकाउंट देखता हूँ। अकाउंट क्या है? 89016793। अरे 8901 क्या? वो इसलिए रखा था कि कुछ कांच का सामान हो तो वो उसमें रख देंगे। एक सेकंड, कहाँ गया यार? सर्च टासिया लेवल 19 न्यूविलेट। प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर, मार्शूस और ग्लैडिएटर बढ़िया। जोंगली है ना? मैक्स एचपी ठीक है। ओ ब्लैक टैसल आर्टिफैक्ट्स। हंटर सेट क्यों है इस पर? अच्छा एचपी परसेंट है इसलिए समझा। 21/88।
Osmanthus wine tastes the
ये
same as
थोड़ा सुधर सकता है बट बाकी अच्छा है। इसके पास एमोज बो है। डिटेल्स 66/93। हाँ ये थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूव किया जा सकता है बट ओवरऑल मेरे हिसाब से बहुत अच्छा अकाउंट है। बढ़िया अकाउंट है। अच्छा हम एक चीज़ तो भूल ही गए थे। फुरीना का कैरेक्टर ट्रेलर आया है ना शायद। रुको गेंशिन ऑफिशियल। ये देखना तो, इसके ऊपर रिएक्ट करना तो भूल ही गए। वही ना।
Opera walks the line between truth and fiction. For
though the story is fictional, as far as the
एक सेकंड, इतना लैग क्यों कर रहा है ये ट्रेलर?
opera walks the line between truth and fiction. For though the story
वही तो
is
कह रहा हूँ।
fictional, as far as the characters are concerned, their fate is real. Therein lies the rub. Are you and I the audience, or characters on the stage? Nobody can know for sure. After all, nothing is easier to fool than the senses.
चलो सोने चला। ओके, गुड नाइट पैट्रिक।
We know only one thing for certain, that the prophecy is true. Because in this show, the prophecy is a part of all characters' fates. Don't believe me? So, you still haven't noticed that I'm not even speaking to you. This is just a recording playing in your head. Now, do you see? The prophecy has come true, and everything has been lost to the Great Flood. And you are the only one I have left. And so, while fate may seem like it's playing cruel jokes on you, only fate will not deceive you. Unless you can first deceive fate itself.
क्या टीजर था? चलो बैक टू द गेम। क्या मैं बाहर? ओ गॉड, मैं बाहर आ गया क्योंकि मैं, अरे यार मैं डोमेन में था। फिर से करना पड़ेगा क्या? नहीं, अच्छा मैं नहीं, वो वाला तो हो गया था। रुको,
This weather is so amazing. I
बट
could
मैं
burst into song.
AFK था तो वो ये सब हो गया। ओवरफ्लोइंग मास्टरी वाला इवेंट भी बचा हुआ है।
Don't stay out in the rain for too long. You'll catch a cold. This weather is so amazing. I could burst into song. Huh? Go, Barbara, go!
है दिख रहा है तो कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ। कब काम मजा कह नहीं सकता।
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dean's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolfendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story.
हेलो
All right,
सामंतो भाई, वेलकम टू
let's go see
स्ट्रीम।
if that
कैसे
Abyss
हो?
Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look
अनुए
nearby.
भाई सब मस्त बढ़िया। चलो अब इस ऑर्डर के क्लूज ढूंढने हैं वुल्वन डम में। ओके, एक तो यहीं पे है, तो इजी वाला देख लेते हैं। और बताओ। ओके, अच्छा तो हमने जब तुम नहीं थे सामंतो भाई, हमने लियुए की आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर ली है ना। जेड चेम्बर
Do you think that
खाक
those
हो गया।
monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
अब हम इनाजुमा अनलॉक करने के लिए बाकी की क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं।
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Ooh, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
तो बस ओके, बॉनफायर। अच्छा हाँ, ये रह गया था।
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
ओके,
What's the hurry?
सॉरी थोड़ी आवाज़ ऐसी सुनाई दे रही हो तो मेरी तबीयत थोड़ी ऐसी हो रही है।
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Closer.
Ah! Windblade!
You're in for a little shock.
Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my gloves.
ये मैंने पहली बार सुनी। I'm gonna ruin my gloves।
Hi.
लीजा को हील कर लेते हैं।
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Windblade!
अब इलेक्ट्रो चार्ज।
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
अरे शील्ड आ जाएगी। सामंतो भाई हो। ओके, ये हो गया।
Go, Barbara, go!
सामंतो भाई आवाज आ रही है? ओके, देन स्लिप।
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Okay, the light. Oh my.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
This one will be frozen. Come a little closer.
Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock. Surrendering will be gentle.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away.
You're in for... Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Blitz.
Cool it!
Don't get frostbite.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Come on, we can do it.
You've been a naughty boy.
Freeze!
Windblade.
Come a little closer. Yep.
Freeze!
अब लग रहा है एक पायरो कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए था इसके लिए टीम में.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Oh.
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Let's dance. Be gone.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to enjoy this too much. in for a little shock.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
कोई है, कोई तो है.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty. But Lita, either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
क्या?
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he?
नहीं नहीं.
Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
ये कैसे footprints हैं?
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
Paimon जैसे.
Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
उसको अपना भाई याद आ गया.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important... Yes. And this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're...
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Okay, अब कहाँ जाना है? गाने या क्या कर रहे हैं?
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambition. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that
2 big-time treasure hoarders.
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt.
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You were correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders, and some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief?
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince—
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member.
अच्छा ये डेनस्लिप क्वेस्ट का हिस्सा है. ओके फिर ठीक है. ये क्या है? अच्छा ये तो रीबिल्डिंग द जेट चेम्बर है. ये नहीं करना अभी. है ही नहीं हमारे पास। ओके इसमें टाइम ट्रायल चलेंगे। टाइम ट्रैवल में देखते हैं हमारे पार्टी लेवल क्या है। टी करते हैं ये भी। Treasure hoarder.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Dodge this!
Let the show begin.
Come a little closer.
Freeze!
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
ये क्या है बुलबुले? Oops. ओ भाई ये तो डैमेज। देख लेते हैं जस्ट इन केस कुछ है क्या। हेलो निखिल भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो निखिल भाई? कहाँ थे? अरे जा कहाँ रहे थे हम? ओ हाँ इधर जाना। ओ भाई ये क्या है? ठीक हूँ भाई, आप बताओ। कुछ नहीं, बस सफाई के चक्कर में थोड़ी तबीयत खराब हो रही है, बट ठीक काम चला रहा हूँ। कल रात को इतनी तबीयत खराब हो गई तो क्या बताऊँ।
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
ये क्या है?
That's... Why is the statue of the Seven
हेलो
hanging
अभी
upside
भाई,
down?
वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम।
And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And
ये क्या
the
चक्कर है?
Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
इसको क्या हुआ है?
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. We can't stay here! Quick, run!
ये क्या चक्कर है? और ये फ्लोर्स ऐसी क्यों हैं? एक सेकंड, यहाँ एक चेस्ट है, भागो जल्दी यहाँ से। ओह, टूटने वाली है। ओहो, ये बुलबुले। एक मिनट, ये 3 वाले हैं, इनको नहीं। अरे भाई, कैरेक्टर चेंज करो पहले तो। अरे यार, रुको, हील कर लेता हूँ पहले। ये अलग ही चक्कर है, द फ्लोर इज गॉन वाला केस। पहुंच ही गया था यार, रुको।
Let's dance.
ये 3 वाले बबल्स हैं, 3 वालों से बच के रहना है, बाकी चल जाएंगे। और मुझे आई थिंक बुलबुलों से बच के ही रहना पड़ेगा, और टकराने में बहुत टाइम वेस्ट हो जाता है। ओह भाई, निकल गया बाल बाल। लॉल, इतना आके आगे गिर गए, वही ना। ओ भाई, क्या है?
You cannot spy on the secrets of
Abyss
the
Herald.
Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainslive. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of
हेलो अनवर भाई,
pests
वेलकम टू
that
स्ट्रीम।
stumbled
स्ट्रीम
in
को
here
लाइक
by
करना मत भूलना।
mistake.
कैसे हो अनवर भाई?
You are with Dainslive, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide.
हेलो अंश
The
भाई, वेलकम
Abyss
टू द स्ट्रीम।
is unstoppable.
ओह नो,
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Windblade.
What's the freeze?
oops।
Yep.
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock.
Windblade.
Freeze.
Come a little closer.
यार है। 1 सेकंड रुकना है ना, ये अभी इस हेरल्ड को निपटाता हूँ, फिर थोड़ा चैट सुकून से देखूंगा। एक मिनट कोने में नहीं खड़ा होता वरना भाग नहीं पाऊंगा।
Come a little closer.
Cool it.
Windblade.
What's the hurt? Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
ओ भाई क्या चल रहा है ये? अच्छा एक भाग गया।
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among... Huh?
ये जानता कैसे हमको?
What do you think? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit
ये
now.
है राज।
Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows.
ओके ओके, हम रूइन से भाग आए। हाँ
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
हाँ, एक और फाइट है अभी तो इसके साथ।
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you
घर वाले
encountered
बोल
an
रहे हैं दूध
abyss
चढ़ा दो,
herald in
तुम्हें
those
दूध
ruins?
चढ़ाना पड़ेगा मेरे को।
How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
हाँ, वो उल्टी में मूर्ति और वो चोर का क्या हुआ वो भी तो पता
An
करना।
inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to...
ओके चलो। एक सेकंड में एक स्टैचू ऑफ द सेवन पे जा रहा हील करने। मैं तब तक गैस पे दूध चढ़ा के आ रहा तब तक रुकना है ना, 1 सेकंड लगेगा मुझे। आ गया वापस। थैंक यू वेट करने के लिए मेरा। अब एक और अंश बोल रहा है एक और फाइट होगी अबिस हेरल्ड के साथ, तो लिए हमको तैयार रहना पड़ेगा। अरे यार अबिस मेज रूइन गार्ड यार।
What's the hurry?
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Come a little closer.
Freeze!
Swingblade!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Dodge this! Freeze!
इसकी शील्ड ना आ जाए फिर से। गया क्या ये? गया क्या?
Duplicate frostbite.
Ready, steady, go!
एक और
You're in for a little shock.
Swingblade!
Cool it!
Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
चलो ये टेंशन खत्म हुआ।
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects.
ये तो है।
In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to
अंश भाई
explore.
हो?
They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object. However, they look disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of one cannot discover the truth behind, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
अच्छा हो ना।
My man is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
अच्छा पूछूं भैया कौन कहाँ है? अच्छा और ट्रेसेस ढूंढने। अरे यार पैदल ही जाना पड़ेगा।
Let the show begin.
हील करते करते चल पैदल निकलते हैं। बारबरा का रिचार्ज होने का वेट करते हैं फिर। एक सेकंड, ये तो वो लैम्प्स है ना? जियो ट्रैवल और होता तो इजी होता।
A reward on the road.
ओ भाई, अरे यार ये चीज़ मुझे याद है। ओहो बहुत ही सिर दर्द होने वाला है। अरे इनसे एक एक करके लड़ना पड़ेगा वरना प्रॉब्लम होती है।
Windblade!
Come a little closer.
Freeze!
अरे यार
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Windblade!
गया क्या? अच्छा निपट गया ना? अरे यार रीसेट हो गया। उसका नाम स्कर्क है, एक वाइट बालों वाली लड़की याद है? हाँ वो स्कर्क है, वो चाइल्ड को जिसने सिखाया है ना कैसे क्या करते हैं, वो स्कर्क ही है, वही थी। रुको, काया की जगह हमको लेना पड़ेगा कोई पायरो कैरेक्टर।
I guess the housebird can wait.
और थोड़ा सा लेवल अप कर लेते हैं। 40 से ऊपर तो जाएगा नहीं। क्योंकि हमारे पास डोमेन अनलॉक नहीं है। नहीं ठीक है, इतना ही ठीक है। क्योंकि अब क्रायोबिस में से हम अब कौन आ गया? ओ भाई सभी उड़ गए, सभी उड़ गए, सभी उड़ गए। ओ नो, ओ नो, सभी उड़ गए इस बार तो। ये तो प्रॉब्लम हो गई।
You're in for a little shock. Come on.
Don't get too close!
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, hi.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
नहीं ये तो आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट है ना, इसमें तुम आ नहीं सकते बीच में। ये सोलो ही करनी पड़ती है।
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
हाँ बट इसमें आ नहीं सकते, वर्ल्ड में नहीं आ सकते, कोऑप में नहीं आ सकते मैं, क्योंकि मुझे याद है कि इसमें कोऑप में शायद नहीं आ सकते। वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट है बट आ सकते हैं क्या कोऑप में इसमें अंश? आ सकते हैं, देखो आ सकते हो तो। तुम्हारी आईडी क्या थी? वैसे तो हो जाएगा, वैसे कोई दिक्कत है नहीं, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा बट हो जाएगा। एक बार ट्रैवलर हील हो जाए थोड़ा सा। ओके एक हाइड्रोमेज बचा हुआ है, एक रूइन हंटर बचा हुआ है। दो मिनट लगेंगे मुझे लॉगिन करने में। रहने दो, मैं खुद ही ट्राई करता।
I got you covered! Don't get too close!
You're in for a little... Come a little closer.
ओ भाई गया मैं।
You're in for a little shock.
Come on, we can do it. Come,
Check this out!
prepare to be blown away.
अरे यार इसके घटिया बुलबुले।
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a...
Go, Barber, go!
You. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Looks like I got carried away.
ठीक है।
Let's dance.
रुकना। अरे गलत सेटअप। ओहो गंदे बुलबुले।
Hey, what was that for? Fire it up! Supporting fire!
अब रुको, अब मैं रिवाइव करता हूँ। छोड़ो अब हो ही गया अंश भाई। बैग अच्छा ट्रैवलर जिंदा है। लॉल मेरे को लगा निपट गया ट्रैवलर।
Let the show begin.
अंश भाई हो ही गया। नहीं पहले तो इसको निपटाते हैं, इलेक्ट्रो वाले को।
Don't get too close.
Windblade.
Check this out.
I'll protect us. Go, Barber, go! He...
Fire it up.
हो गया।
Wow! Besides the
एक सेकंड
Abyss
गैस
Order,
देख कर आया मैं।
Ruin guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेजी है आपको मैंने। ओके अंश भाई एक सेकंड।
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
आग देखी थी 500 साल पहले.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Okay. पजल है जो सॉल्व कर सकते हैं बट टाइम जाएगा. The abyss order. ठीक है, अब हमें यहाँ जाना है. उड़ के जाते हैं यहाँ से. मैं उड़ता रहता बट मुझे हील भी करना है।
Let's dance.
फिर से और ट्रेसेस अबिस ऑर्डर के।
Over there! It's more ruin guards and a bit. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Cotton. So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Canria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Canria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
ये क्वेस्ट कोऑप में नहीं हो रही अंश, ये क्वेस्ट अटक गई है, एग्जिट करना पड़ेगा।
Over there! Dane was just...
ये तो
No.
स्किप कर सकता है।
These ruin
Field tillers? What a
कोई नहीं
strange
अंश
name.
भाई, सॉरी वाली तो बात ही नहीं है।
It's not like you. The land is not.
Fought for...
After the destruction, they wandered, perhaps resonant.
That sounds so sad.
स्टोरी को
Once you understand, but no matter.
इम्पोर्टेंट है ना, इसलिए नहीं हो रही।
Check this out.
Be gone!
Hey, come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I got you covered. Fire it up.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
I'll protect us.
अरे यार बारिश की वजह से मैं जम रहा हूँ। अरे
I knew I should have stayed home.
लीसा, अरे यार लीसा हर बार निपट जाती है
Check
लॉर्ड।
this out.
अरे उसकी शील्ड आ गई यार, रुको। और लीसा हमें चाहिए थी।
Don't get too close.
अरे यार एक तो ये फ्रोजन, हर क्वेस्ट में बारिश कैसे होने लग जाती है।
I'm done for.
सॉरी वाली तो कोई टाइम बात नहीं हो मैं अब तुम क्लियर हो गया कंफ्यूजन ऐसी कोई बड़ी बात नहीं थी अरे यार
Supporting fire.
यार ये फिर घूमना चालू कर दिया
Don't get too close.
Let's dance.
Be gone!
चलो एक से पीछे छूटा अब अरे इसकी शील्ड आ रही फिर से और मैं फ्रीज होता रहा
Swing blade.
Fire it up.
चलो
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Realm of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather...
Loom of Fate, ये operation कर रहे हैं ये लोग.
What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting. So Dane, what the...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin. And I also, though you may not have been aware of it at the time.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time, will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use...
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Wow.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more
Okay, वो एक
Yes.
eye ढूंढ रहे हैं.
According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take... Yeah! That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing.
ओके पहले तो किसी स्टैच्यू ऑफ द 7 पे जाते हैं और हील करते हैं, है ना। ये क्वेस्ट पूरी हो जाएगी तो हम इनाजुमा वाली क्वेस्ट स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। इसलिए क्वेस्ट को ख़त्म करना ज़रूरी है, सीक्वेंस है इसका।
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of
अंडरग्राउंड
Mondstadt
वाली
clearly spent a
नहीं
great
नहीं
deal
हुई
of
कैज़म
resources
वाली।
and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the animal archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though.
As long as the gods have a clear...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! And actually, the animal...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never
वो करनी पड़ेगी
I have
पहले।
never
नहीं नहीं वो
received
ज़रूरी
the
नहीं
favor
है,
of the gods in
वो
the
ज़रूरी
past.
नहीं है,
I don't see any
उसको
reason
स्किप
I
किया
would
जा
need it
सकता
now,
है।
or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order...
Okay, then we'll just go...
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. Also, meddling...
नहीं वो कैज़म वाली ज़रूरी नहीं है, ये ज़रूरी थी डेन स्लिप वाली।
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? But I should first make it...
It seems she hasn't realized... Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? Of course you wouldn't know any...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, nearly every member of the church joined in the church's records, as you might assume. This incident has been called... Of course?
Nothing? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said
मेरा एक
outside.
ऑल्ट अकाउंट है, उसमें ज़रूरी दिखा रहा है। नहीं मुझे नहीं लगता।
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's record.
The tyrant's final fury.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of
fire raining from the...
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the gods. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might...
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again.
Oh, Rosaria.
I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing... Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also
also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay, but please, everyone, be careful. May the animal archon protect you all.
Okay. प्लेन स्लिप से बात करनी है क्या क्या दूध हो गया अब चाय बनानी है उसकी
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for?
No, that's not. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information.
सिर्फ स्पिरिट है वो बताओ मुझे लगा था वो जिंदा है अभी भी
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Check this out.
Ouchie. Ready, steady, go.
ये गलती से हो गया
You're in for a little shock.
Prepare to be blown away. Windblade.
Don't get too close.
Lol.
There sure are.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, let's go. Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion, but you shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction, even if the god in question...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's...
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebear, The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision... Not...
Honorary Knight. Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas, but the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the animal archons, buddy.
That is regardless, whether the reason behind the Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in this god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful.
वाह बस जीन बस बात कर रही थी क्वेस्ट इतनी लंबी है, मुझे पता नहीं था। ठीक। हाँ 10 जा रहा 5 मिनट में।
Over there, it's Razor! And...
You, not welcome here! So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on. No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss.
Let's dance.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Fire it up!
You're in.
I got you covered!
Come a little closer.
Don't get too close!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock.
The end is nigh.
Be gone!
The end will come. Decimate! All life will perish!
Windblade!
Check this out! Will perish!
Let's dance.
The end!
Come on, we can do it.
You're in for a little shock.
Don't get too close!
You're in for a little shock.
The world will fall! The end is nigh! Fire it up!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I'll protect us.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
The end is nigh. The world
You're in for a little shock.
You can do it after 5 even.
Yeah.
You can do it after 5. She will go at 5 o'clock. So let her just help her move upstairs. I cannot reach up to